Good morning, everybody. It's me, San Martin and Eric Knight. I'm in a secluded area, but we will talk more about that as soon as we get back to the whole old deal. But wait, let's get this started.
Welcome to the 863 Morning Show with your hosts, San Martin Rodriguez and Eric Knight.
Good morning, Eric. How you doing today?
Good morning, man. The studio is empty.
Man, it's all good because I am in a secluded area in good old Hawaii. But just like always, I still got to come to the table and bring a little bit of news to Prescott, Arizona, even if I'm in good old Hawaii. Right now, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. And
look at you. Talk about it, man. Power to you and everybody that's watching this right now. This guy, talk about commitment. 5 a.m. in the morning on vacation. And here he is doing the morning show because that's what he cares about Prescott.
Yes, and it's a big deal because I wasn't able to be there yesterday. So thank you for taking one for the team and keeping the old Prescott morning show alive, Eric. Couldn't do it without you, my friend. So appreciate
I was telling
that.
you, I didn't have the intro or anything, so I was going to have to hum it out.
It's all good though. It all works out. So the big things that are happening in Prescott currently, I'm trying to kind of like still be involved, but at the same time, still try to enjoy some family time out here in Oahu. But it's insane. So what have you been hearing in Prescott right now?
So everybody's focused on the weather. It was pretty clear yesterday that you missed it, and then there was some scattered storms. But yesterday was supposed to be the lightest day for storms, and we're heading back into it for this week. So we may have cooler and more humid weather than you do there.
I woke up this morning. The house that I'm in is kind of crazy because each room is individually AC'd. It has its own units, and I got out of my room and I walked into like the main room itself, and I'm like, whoa, what the heck? Totally humid, totally warm, and it's all the way around. So right now I have the ocean breeze coming through the window, and it's insane, Eric. I wanted to start early today because I wanted to get to the sunrise because that's my only bucket list for my mornings here is to watch the sunrise. And where we're located, we are located where we're facing the east, so we are getting ready to see the sunrise. So we don't get to see the sun.
I actually just got back from Founding Fathers. I talk about early mornings. The chamber, City of Prescott chamber, had a mixer, and it's going on right now. And the turnout there was incredible. Like for a 7 o'clock in the morning thing, like all the tables at Founding Fathers were completely occupied. Yeah,
no, they love doing those morning coffee breaks, man, and it's the perfect place to do it because Founding Fathers is definitely that spot. I mean, it's good to see businesses come together and create a good vibe where it actually works out for the community in general. But it is what it is. So
it is, and I actually saw Eric Moore there. I know we're trying to get Eric on the show, but the election is coming up on a week from, what is today? Today Tuesday or Wednesday? It is Wednesday? I'm lost. What day is it?
That's a great call, Eric.
And speaking of, we didn't even do we're so excited about having you back. I totally forgot the day, and I had it all up and everything.
What is it? What is the day, Eric?
All right, it's National Milk Chocolate Day.
Ooh, I feel like I'm lactose intolerant.
I know, but it's still pretty good.
It is what it is. I mean, but you can't go wrong with freaking chocolate milk. Wait.
It is. And so here's our challenge to Logan again. What are you going to do here? These have been some challenging days.
This is going to be insane. We're going to challenge him so much that he's going to be like, okay, I got to get a brick and mortar. Because I need a bigger kitchen.
Yeah,
I need a bigger kitchen. So let's just go over some of the stuff that's happening in Prescott, Arizona right now. Obviously, rain all the way up until next Monday. And it looks like it's going to be prominent too. So 70, 30%, 50%. It's 70% on Thursday, 30% today. But your highs are going to be in 81, so it's going to be pretty warm.
You cannot beat that weather, that's for sure. You picked the worst times to go away.
I didn't pick no worst time, nothing. This was meant to be.
And last night a storm kind of rolled in towards the end of the day. Like the lightning was pretty intense, and but they still did the music festival at the square last night.
Yeah, I saw that. They had a great turnout as well, like always. I mean, it's just been a big, huge turnout downtown Prescott, Arizona. Let me just get into a little bit of the some of the headlines, I guess you would call it, or top stories for the day.
All right, let's get it, because I haven't been paying attention.
Okay, so there was immediate release for Prescott Valley for Brian Harris, a missing person that is actually in need. He went on a camping trip and never came back. So it's one of those things that the Prescott Valley Police Department are wanting to know more about. We ended up releasing the story yesterday. So if you guys want to go back to the PrescottTimes.com, that would probably be the best bet in order for you guys to go ahead and see a lot of these news stories that come out. I mean, it is what it is. It's going to be one of those moments where you're just like, you know, we got to get these people like helped out and saved from whatever needs they are. But let me see if I can give you guys a picture of the man.
Yeah, I saw that. So I didn't realize he was from Prescott Valley. I saw that on like a statewide post.
Yeah, and so this is the man that's in question. Well, not question, is wanted because he's lost or he hasn't been reported back to his home. So if you guys have any information, please help out. It's definitely needed. Eric, so we were I'm over here sitting in Hawaii. I think I'm just going to keep on saying that just until you guys kind of either get jealous.
Hey, the weather's great here. You can't rub it in.
Or until it kicks me out of here, because I literally want to watch the sunrise on this beach right now. We are
I know, and I know you want to do that. And so just real quick though, the biggest headline, and I don't know if you're following it, is the Faith, the 16-year-old girl in Camp Verde that's missing. She's still missing.
Yes.
And there was some controversy because some of the state news media agencies requested and released the 911 call, which I know you wouldn't do. And it's really upset the family because the family asked that they didn't do that. And so they've published that late last night on all the news feeds in the state. And it's too bad. The family's really upset.
Yeah, so one of the things that I've known with having information coming from people, coming from anybody, it's just that I always respect the families and you know what their mindset is, because if it was my child and things like this was getting released and the masses of people, because this has become a very big story. There's 2 missing people that got drifted away during these floods, and one was in, I think, Peoria, and then the other one was in Camp Verde. I think the one in Peoria, I don't know if they found her or not. I think I read a little bit of something about that. But yeah, these things are pretty upsetting, and it's sad to go ahead and see that.
Well, and I mean, the moral right now is flash floods are no joke. I mean, I was at the chamber meeting, and so many people are new to the area, San Martin, so many people new to Arizona. And, you know, if you follow any of the forums, like off-roading forums and things like that, people are like, oh, I want to go play in the rain and the mud. It's like these flash floods are no joke. And I mean, going back to the 80s, I mean, I remember horrible stories, especially when things weren't as well protected, of just bad accidents. And then we also have the stupid motorist law, which is if you enter that area, which is a designated flash flood area, and knowingly do it and you have to get rescued, you've got to pay for it.
Yeah. And you don't want to do that. Just don't put nobody in a position. You don't know
what these rescues cost. It's expensive.
Okay, so there was a video that I watched this morning, and it was a man on a golf cart. He was obviously driving in his neighborhood.
I saw that.
Yeah, he was driving in his neighborhood, and he was like, "Hey, I got this." And he got into the middle.
In the middle of the intersection because it's electric, and there's too much water got in there.
Yeah, and what do you expect after this? Now somebody has to go out there and rescue him and risk their lives and then risk the lives of many other people. So it's just not smart. You know, just think before you do. I know a lot of people don't have that kind of like that will to think about others.
Rescuers' lives at risk. And I've seen stories where they will charge you if the rescuers get hurt, you know?
Yeah, and that's not a good thing. That's definitely not a good thing. Oh, Eric, you don't understand, man. I'm gonna
all right, is the sunset coming up? Is this gonna be an everyday this week thing, or is this just a today thing?
Oh no, well, I don't know. Depends on how much I really love this.
All right. Well, so we've got some comments here. So Marissa sent you 100 stars, so that's awesome. It's been a while since you've had some stars. It's time for a pizza party again.
Oh yeah. Well, actually, I don't know if you guys knew this, but I did end up doing one last week. with
no,
flowers for flowers and $100. So I ended up blessing a young individual out of Prescott that is been just struggling in just life in general and needed to pick me up. So we ended up giving her flowers and $100. And I didn't tell anybody about it because it was one of those moments where it was just like sporadic, and we just want to go ahead and help out people and do things that are, just I don't know.
That's awesome. Well, Marissa says you all make my heart happy. So good job.
Oh, I appreciate it. Oh gosh, Eric. Yeah, no, I'm getting to that point where I'm just like antsy. Yesterday was a long trip, so I was trying to focus on all the stuff that was happening. Maria went out to the soft opening for the Grumpy Sicilian out in Prescott Valley, and that seemed to be a huge hit. I think that was a very, very big deal. And
Maria's going to be on the show on Friday. She's going to be in studio with me.
Nice. And and then she was also at the AZ Downs, covering what was happening at the AZ Downs. It's getting to the last minutes, the last times of being able to watch live horse racing. So if you guys want to support something, support it. It's going to be here for a while. It looks like they are gaining, momentum, but then the winter months come on, so we still got to make that, and keep
and then it shifts down to Turf Paradise down in Phoenix, and you can still bet on them from the track up here, though.
You still can?
Off track betting, I believe so.
That's right. Yeah. Off track betting.
And so this is like the off season they do up here because it's cool, but then Turf Paradise opens down in Phoenix, and I think that they'll do off track betting. I think it's just an assumption. From there. And then also you're talking about events. I am covering the pharmacy opening tomorrow.
Hold on.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm doing something different.
All right.
Wait, check this out. I want to.
Not tomorrow. I got confused. I'm covering the compound pharmacy opening on Saturday.
Oh, okay. There we go. Check this out, guys. I'm going to go and okay.
All right, if your son is coming up, we can wrap this up.
No, check this out. You guys are watching it with us. With me. Okay, so let me turn this side. Here, I'll take a little tour. Okay, Grand Hotel.
I love it. Look at that. That's beautiful.
Make sure everybody.
I didn't even think about this before. How many hours behind are you? I said 3 hours?
3 hours, yeah.
So from a business perspective, when they say the early bird gets the worm, that puts everybody in Hawaii way behind. You're 6 hours behind the East Coast. Their day's half over.
Right.
Yeah.
So here we go.
It's beautiful, though.
This is the pool.
Don't fall in.
I won't. But this is what I'm wanting to go check.
I love it.
Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. So just a little bit down the road is the beach. So we're going to be headed over there and watching it rise.
Well, it's coming. I see it. It's looking bright out there. So it's bright here. The weather's beautiful. We miss you, but let's go ahead and wrap this up so you can see that sunrise.
Good morning. All right. So I'm going to get out of here and enjoy my day. Let me get back to the other screen.
Meanwhile, make sure he's still got Maria and other people posting to the PrescottTimes.com. So if you want news or updates, things like that, and he's trying to get it working well on Google News too. So you can check it from that app.
Back up. Boom.
There he is. All right.
Oh, shit. Don't do that.
Thank you so much for taking your vacation to do a show. I think that's awesome.
No, I have only like a lot of... One of the things that I love about this is that we could take this on the road and still be alive and willing to go ahead and work out some things, even across from Hawaii.
I love it.
And everybody's starting to wake up now, so hopefully I didn't wake them all up. But anyways, I'm going to go get this started, guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys for joining us this morning. Thank you, Eric, for freaking coming too and helping out from yesterday. If I decide not to do it for the rest of the week, would you be willing to take it over?
Nope.
Dang. I'll see you guys then tomorrow, my friends. And if you guys have anything that you want to go ahead and share with us, please go to theprescotttimes.com and give us all the information that's happening, and we'll be more than willing to go ahead and put it on. But until then, peace, love, and happiness. Let it not be war. And remember, love always, always wins.